Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. Today's another exciting one. It's the first one that's actually really getting into the meat of what I'm doing. It's talking about my business and everything, so I'm super excited for that. But let's go ahead and get started. My business. First of all, let's start out just with the name. The name is Tactical Investments LLC, if you're going by legal name. How I came up with the name is I'm a big, I don't want to say outdoorsy, but I'm a big firearms guy. I'm into all that kind of stuff. So, I do a lot of that on the side. So that's where the tactical comes from. And then just, there's going to be a lot of stuff about investing in yourself, and investing in things to better your future. Investing can be a lot of different ways. It can go so many different ways, whether you're investing in yourself, whether it be your mind, spirit, body. There's investments like investing in real estate, investing in the stock market. There's just so many ways of investing can go. And I plan throughout my course, throughout my life, plan on doing a lot of different ones. So the first one I'm really going to focus on. It's kind of funny. Today, I was kind of stressed out this morning, and my mom, she was just I was telling her about trying to figure out stuff, how to start making money and doing all these different things, whether it be Airbnb, affiliate marketing, wholesaling real estate, all that stuff. I was trying to do it all at once. And she told me, she's like, why don't you just focus on one thing, master one thing, and then you can go from each one to the next one. And moms have the best advice, so this is another time that moms just had the best advice. And moms always have the best advice. Who am I kidding? But so I took that advice, and it's crazy how much I spent the afternoon focusing on just one thing. It's crazy how much more productive I was. If you're wanting to get into investing, start out by pick one thing and focus on that one thing and master that one thing, because you'll learn different traits to apply to your other investing methods. So that's where the name Tactical Investments come from. And then let's talk a little bit about the LLC part. If you don't know what LLC stands for, it stands for Limited Liability Corporation. As of right now, mine is just treated as a sole proprietorship from the IRS standpoint, just because it's only me working for it. I'm the owner and the only member of it. So later on, I do plan on scaling to where I am able to hire employees. I would like to eventually get to the point where I'm involved, but a lot of it's hands off for me. But that's way down the road. But that's a goal of mine for this. So the LLC, it helps to have it, especially if you're doing real estate, but just in any type of business, entrepreneurship journey. It really helps to have that, because it's like this umbrella of protection that covers your butt. I'm gonna be honest, it covers your butt. You're able to get a separate insurance plan and everything for it. That way you can put your assets into it, and if something happens, or somebody decides they want to try to sue you and take what you got, they only can take stuff that's in your LLC. As long as you're performing business as your LLC. They can't attack you, they can't attack your family, any of that. Another thing for the LLC is you're able to use it as a tax benefit. So for me, as of right now, I haven't conducted any actual business where I have revenue coming in yet, just because it's a process of getting started. But I'm throw the little pitch out there for LegalZoom. That's who I use to set up my LLC. If you're gonna set up an LLC, that's the way to go. It was very, very easy for me. It didn't take a lot from me. It's a little expensive, but guess what? Because you're an LLC, you can write off every bit of your startup expenses. I will preface this by saying I am not a CPA. I am not a tax professional whatsoever. I am not a financial manager, at least not yet. So, what I am telling you is just what I have heard, what I understand. So, let's get that out of the way. Yeah, so LLCs, they have a lot of tax benefits. They have protection and tax benefits are some of the main ones. And then also you're able to access a lot of funding that you wouldn't be able to if you're doing it just by yourself, whether it be through bank loans, credit cards, whatever. There's a whole I guess you could call it strategy, called debt leveraging that you're able to use. You can use it personally, it's just a little bit harder to do. That'll probably be a video in itself. Debt leveraging is just, to me, it was a mind-blowing concept, and it'll probably take at least one whole video to be able to explain that, at least well. So we'll see. So my plans, I've kind of threw out some posts, and I've kind of said it a little bit in here. My biggest goal right now for my business is going to be through real estate. And I know that's broad. To narrow it down for you specifically, my 3 to 5 year plan is going to be solely doing Airbnbs or / short-term rentals, but it'll be Airbnbs. I won't be buying properties just because I don't have that kind of capital right now. But I'll be doing it through a method called rental arbitrage. I'll talk about that in a video as well. Break that down, but it's a really neat method that lets you get started up with not a lot of money down. Airbnb is a great way to get started in real estate. One of my main goals for Airbnb, I'm gonna go right out on video and say it is by my 5-year mark from the time I start listing my first Airbnb to my 5-year anniversary where I've been operating for 5 years. It's my goal. I'm going to have 20 Airbnb properties at least. I'll explain to you how I plan on doing that, but that's my goal. I wanted to get it on video and say that. That way anybody watching this can hold me accountable and I can hold myself accountable. But yeah, so that's my 5-year goal for the Airbnb stuff. The next thing that I want to do with my business real estate wise is it's called the BRRRR method. The BRRRR method, it stands for buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat. It's a really neat process. It's a simple process. It's pretty self-explanatory. As everything else, I will make a separate video on it, breaking it down, because it's a lot simpler than debt leveraging, but they kind of go hand in hand. But I will break that down and we can talk about it a little bit more. I'm excited about it. I'm trying not to reveal too much because I want to keep that all for separate, but it's mind-blowing. I don't have any other words to describe it but mind-blowing. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Along with the real estate stuff, I plan on doing just some product reviews. I'll have affiliate links where I make a small commission. It'll help me keep myself on my toes. It's more to keep myself in check with marketing. I want to become a better marketer each and every day, because the better marketer are, the better your business does. If you look at all the great businesses, their marketing is amazing. It's top notch. So that's where I want to be, and I want to keep growing in that each and every day. Something else I mentioned in the launch was wholesaling real estate. That one's still kind of up in the air, just because it has a good and a bad reputation. But if I do it, I want to do it right. And right? It's very time consuming. It's something that you have to, if I end up doing it, it'll be something I do after I've established my Airbnb stuff, because it's very time consuming. I'll make a video on it as well. It's not going to be something I do in the near future, but I'll definitely make a video because it may be something you want to do. Anybody can do it. I'll just say that anybody can do it. So I want to help you open your mind to it, and yeah, that way if you don't use that to become financially free, you can. Throughout all this, I have been tossing around the idea of getting my real estate license, just because that opens up some more information channels to help give myself a better advantage on some things. So that might be something I end up doing. I'll keep you updated on that. But as of right now, the main thing that I'm working on is starting my Airbnb stuff. I will make a video on how I'm doing it, and I'll vlog the process, because as of right now, I don't have a place locked in or anything. I've been trying to get the business legalities all lined out before I do anything, so I want to make sure it's all good. So, with all that being said, you may be sitting there thinking, alright Josh, what's your ultimate goal with this business? My ultimate goal is to help you. I want to help myself, I want to help you. Financial freedom is something that I recently got introduced to through a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and surprisingly TikTok. But financial freedom, it's something, when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, it's just being debt free, not owing any money on anything. And yeah, that's part of it, a little bit. But being financially free means that you don't have to work a normal 9 to 5 if you don't want to. It means you get to go enjoy your life with your family and your friends, without having to worry about financial stability. You know that at the end of the day, whether you worked or you didn't work, you've got cash flow coming in. You know you got the bills paid. You know that you don't owe anything. You know that if everything went to crap, you'd be set. You're good. You know that your family's good. And that's my ultimate goal for myself, and I want to help you do it along with me. My ultimate personal goal for myself is I would love to help my parents. I would love to help them be able to retire at an early age, get to enjoy possible future grandkids, let them be able, they spent 18 plus years raising my sister and I want to be able to reward them for that, because that's not easy. Trust me, I know that we weren't easy to raise, so I want to be able to help them enjoy more of their life. And I want the same thing for myself. That may sound kind of selfish, but I want to be free. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my family and my friends. And it's just crazy to think that you don't have to have the stress of going to work, living paycheck to paycheck, and knowing that anybody can do that. It's crazy to think. We don't get taught it in school. I'll be honest, this isn't stuff you get taught in school. Should it be? Yeah, probably, but not everybody has the want to do it, and that's one reason why it's not done by everybody. It's not going to be easy, but for me, I would rather work my butt off for 10 to 15 years, maybe 20, and get to enjoy a lot more of my life. It's just, that's my take on it. You take it for what you want. I'm not going to be offended if you're like, oh, that's not what I want to do, that doesn't sound good at all. That's fine. This is stuff, look, you can do affiliate marketing as a side hustle. So you'd be working your 9 to 5 and spend a couple hours on the weekend setting up sales funnels, ads, everything. And guess what? You can get paid for it. There's people that get paid. They make about anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 extra a month. You can. It takes work, but not a lot, not too much work. 2 hours on the weekend. Just think, you spend 2 hours on the weekend, and you get to a point where you can make an extra, just even $1,000 a month. What kind of difference would that make for you? So, this isn't stuff that you have to do full time. You can, and you could become financially free faster by doing it. But you don't have to. I'm not saying this is for everybody. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. I'll go ahead and say that. Because it's all about mindset. It's crazy. I read one book really changed my mindset, and that was Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'll promote that video that book till the day I die. There's no words to explain how it transforms your thinking and how you see money. I'll do a review on that, because it's just crazy. It is absolutely insane. But all right, I've kind of been a little serious, so we'll end this video on a little bit of a serious note. Stay excited for what's to come. I am stoked about what's coming, and you guys should be too, because guess what? You can do this right alongside me. I'm not worried about competition or anything. I would love for everybody to do this. Is everybody going to? No. Should they? Probably. But you know what? I hope you guys stick along for the ride, and if anything, just have fun. If you're not having fun, don't do it. I mean, life's too short not to have fun. So, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my content, go ahead and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on. I'll have a couple products linked down in the description for you to check out on my social media. Give me a follow. I'm trying to build that follow base. I'll be straight up. I am. And yeah, there'll be some interesting products below. Check them out. Rich Dad Poor Dad will be down there for sure. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.